Ruffle Feathers TV, good morning. Look at us. We already here. We already getting started now. And I was watching this. I said, hold on, let me run it back, watch it with y'all. I appreciate y'all getting me to, I'm over 1,700. I really want to hit 2,000 before New Year. So please help me. Let's go into that new year with 2,000, at least 2,025 subscribers. All right. But let's listen to what this fella got to say. He said he was talking to a Jewish dude about the black community. Let's see.
We do business now, but one of the first conversations we had, he said the difference between your community and my community is your community wants to look like it, and we just be it. And he said all of us will live together till we're 30, 35 years old. We move out, we're up $500,000-$600,000 because we've lived together. And I see other communities do that, but I see us, I want to be self-made. I want to be this. Why?
Because when you have these conversations, people think you being negative or
Nah.
harsh. But I'm like, the reality of it is, when we talk about our community, our priorities is just effed up, bro. Like when it comes to economics and what we doing financially, we in last place. When it comes to having children out of wedlock, we have the most. We have the most abortions. We the first to get divorced and the last to get married. The most obese. The most.
We do business now, but one of the first conversations we had, he said the difference between your parents pay for the athletic training, but you're not paying for the.
When we lead them oftentimes.
Yeah, that shit's sad.
But we the first to celebrate too.
Because our parents, no disrespect to our parents who want to see us, because a lot of people parents pay for the athletic training, but you're not paying for the tutor. We not doing nothing at home. We just send our kids to school, bro. The school's made by the Rothschilds, right? Yep. I'm sorry, the Rockefellers. It's created to create more employees. So if you're not doing anything outside of school to build yourself or your kid up, what you think gonna happen?
Every now and then I mentor at schools and with young kids and stuff, inner city kids. And recently, the last time I was there, I was with this 8-year-old boy. He couldn't read or write at all. I'm talking about
8. He was third. That's third grade.
8. And I'm talking about, I ain't talking about reading nothing difficult. I'm talking about cat in the hat basic type reading. And mind you, he know every NBA young boy, Rod Wave.
Hell no.
Song word for word.
And that shit hurt you.
And that shit hurt me, bro. So, but this the wildest part about it. So his mom comes to the school and I go to her, bro. Cause I'm that kind of person.
As
like,
you should be, yeah.
I'm like, bro, I ain't on no mean shit. I'm not trying to bash you, but I'm like, bro, your son can't read. He 8 years old. Like, that should be unacceptable. Like, what do you expect from him out of life? How you gonna get a job? How you gonna buy a car? How you gonna buy a home? He can't even join the military. If you can't read on the basic level, right. I'm like, that should be unacceptable. You know what she told me, bro? She said, I'm being anti-black and too hard on him.
I said, bro, she lacked accountability.
Lack of accountability.
You too hard on him. He can't read at 8.
He can't read at 8, bro. I was like, I'm being too hard on him. I said, ain't nothing I can do. All I can do is pray.
But you know what, though? It seemed like in our community, like, people want to coddle their kids, and it's like, yo. And people be like, oh, yeah, like you said, you being negative, you being hard. Nah, bro, I'm stating the facts, and people don't want to hear. People don't. Of us will live together.
It says Xavier Miller. Shout out to him for the video. I don't know if that's him who's speaking. I couldn't tell you who it is, but man, millionaire mindsets or whatever, man, that is 1,000% true, bro. Like, the community, like what the things that we glorify, like when they was like name a black leader or something, all we could say was Obama. They was like Jay-Z. They was like, that's not an entertainer. It was so hard to do. I couldn't believe it. I said, dang, all of our black folks are just entertainers. And still from 20 years later, we still are the same type people dreaming to be famous, rich, and actors. And nobody wants to. I'm like, who created these cameras? Who created these lights? Who created these TVs, these computers, this stream deck? Like, come on, like, who did this? Is it black owned? What are black people? What are we known for besides entertainment, rapping, and basketball, and being entertaining the circus? Why do we got to play that part? That's why I said, why don't black people be known? Why don't we, we're the ones, the black people, we're known for numbers. We're known for the stock market. We're known for, any like I said, any TV you see made, more than likely black people. You know how the Amish got their thing, the even Mexicans got their thing, and the Asian community got their thing, white people got their thing, but black people, it's always comes down to entertaining. And it's like, it's so, you could easily get your hand chopped off because we don't own that industry, and there's nothing that we actually just celebrate on besides like the music thing. And they talking about an 8-year-old reading. Yeah, I was nervous as heck because I had my son. At first he was just speech delay. We thought we didn't know what was going on, but then start talking, getting around them friends and all that stuff talking. Now he reads more. They put him in like a 5th grade class because I don't know why his teacher called in sick or something, but they said, man, he was the only one that that was reading, that was paying attention and all that stuff. He's like, the other kids can't even write. He writes better than my fifth graders and stuff. So I try to be that on him. And like his mom does that too. Like we really try to, be academic on him, and we're gonna do more. We'll do more as far as tutors and all that stuff. Cause that woke me up. I said, you know what? I be seeing them signs tutor $25. So let's do that. But absolutely, the parents gonna tell you being too hard on them. I remember it was a teacher who actually said, y'all's kids cannot read. And they tried to get him fired for that because he was telling you your kids can't read. They don't know this. They're too old. They got a second grade and fifth grade with a second grade reading level, math level, and all that stuff. Like I be talking to my sons. I'd be like, bro, do the math. He'd like, help me on my homework. I'd be like, no, read it and try it. Like if you read it and try it and fail, then I'll help you. But right now, you're just waiting on me to do the math for you. Like, no, well, what is that? And I'm hard on him. What is that? And what is that? Do the math. Write it under, because I learn a certain way. So I realize he has to learn a certain way. He won't learn. If he won't learn how they learn, because he want to sit in there and play victim, I'll be like, okay, when you come home, you gonna make me teach you. And when I teach you, I'm not playing with you. You can sit there and get mad, frustrated, cry all that. I don't care. But this is extremely important conversation. When he was talking about y'all trying to look like it, we just be it. That's the thing. That's the thing. We take all this money and try to look rich and try to, oh, let me show you the houses, the cars. Not people with real wealth ain't on the internet showing you how much money they got. They're just living a life, and y'all are more than likely just catching wind of it. Y'all are seeing how they live and be like, oh man, they must be doing something. Like, yeah, they got residual income. They don't have to work. They don't have to, but they still work. Wives don't have to work. That's what I'm saying. We got to get more skills. We can't continue waking up, going out there, getting money, coming home, spending the money, then going back doing the same thing without investing, without opening a new business, without any family business. Like we should all, as Black people, have family business. Back in the day, hey, this family grows this. This family has chickens and farm animals. This one has horses. If you need a horse, like so much, like people back in the day, every family had like a business, and that's what they would use. It was bartering. The barter trade system. Now money comes and it just messed everything up. But we relied on each other. We use each other's things. Hey, you need this. I need milk. You need we need a teacher. We'll work it out together. That's why the community needed each other. But now we are getting to this point where we don't even care about the critical thing. Like imagine that you can't even get to the army because you can't read basic stuff, basic math. You know what I mean? Like you can't even damn near. You could probably play some sports, but it's just the things that you exempting yourself from. Like what did
to
he
where
say?
The reality of it is, when we talk about our community, our priorities is just effed up, bro. Like we last when it comes to economic.
That was it. We last when it comes to economical. Our money don't last in our community. Look at all of these. Look at all of these. Go to your gas station. Look who own it. I guarantee you ain't a Black person own it. Guaranteed you. It's gonna be a Chinese dude, an Indian dude, or you got to go to a corporate thing. And then when you go to the corporate places like a Quick Trip or Racetrack or something, they be Black in there. That'd be crazy to me. I'd be like, yo, and then these folks will hike the prices up on you. They'd be right in your neighborhood, hiking the prices up on you, disrespecting. Like, nah, bro. I'm like, man, we got to figure this thing out. Why are they taking over? That's why when Trump was talking about Black jobs, you got to understand what he meant. If in Black communities, there should be Black people set up running businesses to keep your money in your community. The same way Mexicans do, the same way Chinese folks do, the same way white people do, the same way Jewish people do. They spend money with each other to keep each other. And it's not a bad thing at all. It's actually the smartest thing you can do because you would want to build yourself up. Because like if you was to go to help, why wouldn't you want to go to the people that look like you to help you? Why do we always got to outsource, go to the government, go over here and beg from the white people at the banks and over here to like, bro, we should be able to come to ourselves and have some type of control of something in our neighborhoods, in our community for our people, just like everybody else does. We the ones don't know a history. We call ourselves African American. Like, bro, a lot of y'all was indigenous to this country, whether y'all like it or not. A lot of y'all y'all used to go by Cherokee. Y'all used to go by, you know what I mean? I can't even think of all of them right now, man. It's crazy. I can't even think of one. It's early, man. It's like 8. Oh my. But you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot of like, look at all the Indian play. Like, I hate when they make you think all Black people came from slaves. Like, are you dumb? Are you stupid? Are you crazy? What are you talking about? All Black people came from slaves that came into this nation? Absolutely not. That's what they teach you. You got to wake up. They got you thinking in that victim mindset where you thinking sitting back talking about reparations. They're not coming. You're not getting them. Grow up, man. It's time to wake our people up. It's something we got to do. The culture is ruined, bro. The black community is whacked out, bro. They whacking us out, bro. We got to wake up. We got to think more about education, investing. Like what I said, education, investing, and just start ditching this entertainment. We will not be y'all's circus no more. Look at all the owners of the NBA, or any of them look like the majority of people in the NBA or the NFL. Look at that. Or the record label or the music industry. No, we don't own too much of none of that. And the people that do, they realize they don't even want to deal with the black folks because it's too hard to try to convince them. You try to switch them up and they gonna argue with you. So it's a problem all across the board, and it's something we gotta fix. The black community is whacked out, bro. I don't get it. I don't get it. We last when look at our obesity problem in our community. It is an America problem, but come on, for the black folks, we got the hypertension stuff going on. We got to work out. We got to eat right. We got to put down the fast food. We got to start cooking more. We got to teach our people these things. We got to stop talking. Why is our women being raised to go against the man, to be independent of a man? Like, why? We the only community doing that, putting the brothers down. Why are y'all doing that? No other Chinese ones like, I ain't messing with no Chinese done. Like, I don't need no Chinese man. No, they don't act like that. They cater to their man. They understand I got to go out and get a husband because the husband is going to help me live an easier life. He's going to be the one to protect, provide, and all that if you can find the right one. But it's this black, it's this I'm telling you, our community is whacked out, bro. They look at all our women. They just hop on stage, shake their ass to some songs that somebody else engineered and somebody else wrote. Literally, ghostwriters. They coming in, writing that shit. They just performing it, get on stage, shake their ass. Now you got a whole crowd full of black community folk shaking their ass. Like, come on, man. And then the agenda they try to push, the transgender, the gay agenda. Like, you can't even watch a movie no more without seeing two dudes kissing. Like, come on, bro. And I ain't got no problem with it. It's always been around, but I don't want to see that every time I turn the TV on. Every time? Come on. Come on. I don't want to hear the music talking about shoot, kill, rob this nigga, stomp this nigga out, been in jail. Let me tell you how this feel. Been that. Like, no, I don't want to hear that. So our money don't stay here. Least educated. We the number one leading killer in abortions. We kill all our babies. And then the babies that do get born, they're raised in single households by their mothers, with no fathers. And then that kid is more likely to go to jail or get killed or be uneducated or never and always work minimum wage, basically be poor for their whole life. This is crazy. The community is whacked out. Our community is whacked out, people. And I'm just telling y'all that this morning because I'm like, it's an awakening, dog. When I seen that video, I'm like, man, this has been on my mind, my spirit. Listen to me. It's something we got to do. It's something we got to change. I know I'm not talking crazy. I'm just talking y'all's head off for this little moment. But hey, if you see, if this is resonating with you, man, hit that like, hit that subscribe, man. But definitely, man, just keep your eyes open, bro. It's something we got to do. And maybe it's somebody I need to talk to this a little bit more about other things. But yeah, this part one, black community is whacked out. Anytime y'all see me talking about this, I'm gonna be spitting some facts. Next, we coming with some data. But for sure. For real, man. To whom this may concern, dog, I want y'all to really consider what I'm saying and understand we got to change. We got to stick together and we got to make this happen. Ain't nobody going to make this happen for us. It's been years and years and years and years, and I don't know what to do. All I can do is talk about it and say, hey, maybe y'all ain't aware. And then we can formulate a plan together and make it happen. But until then, till next time, man, we whacked out, dog.